God gives only one life, so it depends whether you wanted to make it or break it. Only hard work and sincere work will make you succeed in life, or either you take it or you leave it. So I was born in a place called Vanapamala, which is just 4 kilometers before Gudivada, which is popular worldwide now for any Andhraite. And the legendary NTR Garu was born in the same nearby place. So after for schooling, so I came to Vijayawada and studied in equally famous school, Montessori High School, and entire 10 years has gone in that school only. Then I went to Andhra Laila College for my intermediate. But before that, maybe I am tempted to talk about my kind of school memories, because I have come back to Vijayawada after 40 years to set up a mega business. I never thought I'll come back to the same place. So when I came back after 40 years, I was just remembering about my school days, what kind of mischievous things we have done, what kind of naughty things we have done, and what kind of relationship we had, cordial relations with teachers and kind of things. Memories flooded me. So maybe I can keep dwelling on my school days long. But from there I joined Andhra Laila College for intermediate. And then, generally we are talking of, I would say 70s. We're talking of 70s, where your only goal in life is either you become a doctor or you become an engineer. If it is doctor, in intermediate you have to take BPC. If it is a engineer, you have to take MPC. There is no other choice. These are the only two. Commerce means you are useless, you are gone, or you have got less marks. Arts means you failed candidate, just border marks you got it, you just join the arts. That is how world used to take. Nothing wrong. You see, always society goes through ups and downs in their thinking pattern. So I don't blame anybody, neither any parents or grandparents. We don't blame, because that's how they have been thinking. There's no other advantage they had to think better. So in my case, I had chosen to be a doctor, because we don't know why we have chosen to become a doctor. So since I used to do well in college, I thought if I don't get medicine, nobody else in the world will get medicine. I have not applied for any college except Guntur Medical College for my entrance test. That used to be entire Andhra Pradesh common entrance, medical entrance. Anybody has to appear for that entrance. You pass, you get it. So I thought anyway I'm going to get it. And we took training, as you like, today you have IAS training and other, Chaitanya colleges, all this they give training like that. There used to be some private classes, so I attended. I was very confident I'll get it. But then I don't know why I did not get it. But the tragedy is I had not applied for my Laila College, even BSc course. I have not taken application. And being a missionary, institution and very rigid in discipline, they are known for like terror in a discipline. That is not. So I did not get medicine. When I went to my college, he said, sorry, we can't help it, admission is closed. So my entire world collapsed. He said, neither I got my medicine, what I thought is I'll get it, nor I am able to even get into a graduation. There comes the turning point, first turning point in my life, where my father, who is familiar with Banaras, he said, you just get away, Banaras Hindu University, where BSc Agriculture you can apply, and then get an admission and get away from this kind of a turmoil what as a teenager you are facing. So I took the call. I said, okay, just want to get out, because friends ridicule, చాలా పెద్ద షో ఆఫ్ చేశాడు, ఏమన్నాడు అని చెప్పి. దట్స్ ఎన్ యంగ్ ఏజ్, పీపుల్ విల్ రిడిక్యూల్ ఈచ్ అదర్. నౌ యూ రియలైజ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ రాంగ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. సో ఫ్రమ్ దేర్ వెన్ ఐ వెంట్ టు Banaras Hindu University, so then when I joined, the way I have met the students from all India, you have from east, south, north, west, and totally more of Hindi. We are into a foreign kind of atmosphere. But I like the campus because one of the biggest campuses of South Asia, 1800 acres with 37 hostels, and it is a different world. But when I entered that school, I saw people from Northeast who also get admission by reservation and may not be meritorious. But whereas we are toppers in the college, so you are at one level. Those students which are also deserve upliftment in life, we agree, but they are at a level where they can't even pronounce English. So when I am sitting in the same class, I thought they can't even speak English. Now I am rubbing shoulders with them and I have to study in the same class. I thought if they can do it, I can do much better. That philosophy has come. So I I'm in the toppers list of that BSc Agriculture in the university. But then we realized what is the life after, because we are forced to get into BSc Agriculture. Then we know that with the BSc Agriculture, you can become a extension officer, rural development officer, or you can join a bank, cooperative bank as an agriculture section officer or something, very vague ideas. So as we graduated, we realized that life is not cozy in that kind of force. So I started thinking, how do we make better things? Then I always used to be in touch with my seniors and achievers. So I was given a vision that if you divert to MBA, management, general management, BSc Agriculture plus MBA will give you a kind of an MNC posting like Hindustan Liver, Ciba Geigy, this fertilizer and pesticide company, distributing companies. You can become a regional manager, you are given a jeep, the dream is built. So when this was told, we were bent upon getting into MBA. So how do you get into MBA? That is things you would have heard, GRE, TOEFL, all this thing. So we used to study, but in the early morning we used to get up at 3 o'clock, and 3 hours we used to go to that GRE, TOEFL, those question answer sessions. And 1 year we struggled because there is nobody to guide me. I just took it that at any cost. I used to go to seniors hostels. I used to borrow because there is no money I have. See, parents are from I would say, I must confess, and I have no hesitation to tell, we are from a very, very ordinary middle class family background where no money to buy additional books. So I used to go to seniors, smile at them, sir, I want your advice, can you spare me your book, can you guide me, how do I do it? These kind of things we used to do. While all my classmates, all my other things used to go for movies, they used to enjoy, they used to loaf around, whatever. So whereas while they are doing, I used to be walking and going to some place to get a book. So people again used to ridicule, like a donkey, see, he is only studying and nothing he is doing. So early morning 3 to 6 only practicing, 6 to evening 6 stuck in the college routine. So I got through my MBA and I got into IIMs actually straight, and Indian Rural Management, IRMA, and all these management institutes. But my bad luck, Banaras Hindu University, you would have heard called Sinadai. Sinadai means where there is a disturbances in the college, they will close your session instead of 4 years. We took 5 years to graduate. So unless you have a graduation certificate, IIM said, sorry, we can't admit because I am not a graduate on the records as per their entrance. Then Indian Rural Management, they were Anand, which is a cooperative big field now, Gujarat. So that course also they said, sorry, we can't take you. I am again left at the crossroads, same like intermediate. My flashback is same situation like that. Then I was boiling inside saying, I'm talented, I'm a topper in the university. MBA, I got through, but they are not taking me. They are not giving me admission. So then my luck came, the Birla Institute of Technology, the advertisement came, MBA. I appeared. I thought with vengeance I appeared, and I topped the list actually. So when I was called for a group interview, I was so pleased that one of the faculty called me, said, you are so-and-so Atluri Virragod. I said, yes sir. He is not even able to pronounce me because he is a Bihar and a South Indian name. He said Atluri, Attaluri and all that. He was kind of ridiculing type. I said, yes, I thought maybe I am disqualified or something. He says, I just want to tell you friendly, even if you are dumb in group discussion, your admission is through because you topped the written list. So I was so happy. I was relaxed because inside, group discussion, it's a mock training people give in group discussions. A lot of artificiality. You have to say something, you have to take leadership. We all know it. So we were struggling to do all that. Now, who will take over first? So group discussion over, my name came in the list. I was relaxed, MBA got through. So that's a second turning point. First was, I did not get admission. I had to go to BSc, which I never liked it. I diverted to MBA. MBA, I thought now I have settled down and I will go through this Hindustan Liver, appointments. Then our vision started changing as I started moving with a lot of industry leaders in BAT. A lot of public sector chairman's children, directors' children, they all study. So there what happened when I started interacting, so a lot of people gave a vision saying that if you join Hindustan Liver, if you join Ciba Geigy, you will be given a jeep, you will be given a salary, you will be eligible for a 5-star hotel. But when you go on a circular tour for 15 to 20 days, which is what I started visualizing. You have to motivate fertilizer dealers, distributors, give targets, pump volumes. So you'll be moving in a rural area, meeting people whom you may not want to meet as an youngster. You're meeting some dada there in the villages. So the Hindustan Liver and all these jobs, when you do, you go on a circular tour, and when you come back and you sleep in a 5-star bed, you don't know whether you're sleeping in a 5-star bed or a ordinary floor, because you are so tired on a 15-day circular tour in a jeep going around and all that. So we realized that, okay, what should we do? Then the vision developed that let's get into core sector. Core sector is that time 1980s we are calling is steel, oil, power. These are the sectors. Steel means your Steel India. Coal means CCL, Coal India Authority. Oil means your Bharat Petroleum, Hindustan Petroleum, and this oil sector. These are the companies which are wielding power in the society. So I targeted, okay, let's get into the core sector. Then I appeared for the interview for this BPCL, Bharat Petroleum. Then with our talent, we know entrance and GRE, we are super practice. So I got through. So I was very confident. We got through interview. And then I was appointed as a LPG sales officer. That was a first breakthrough. So, that from a position where we were not liking BSc AG, then we are not liking the MBA, what it can give me as a agriculture sector. We got into a general sector, which is nowhere related to agriculture and nowhere related to any medicine earlier. Totally into new field called, the oil company. So when we got into that position, again, our research was very clear. When you join as an LPG sales officer, you are like a district collector. You are given a car, you are given a telephone, you are important, you rub shoulders with collector, tahsildar, SP. So that was the glamour, where we got motivated to join. So at every stage, if I had to say as a friend or to an youngster, today whenever I meet some family, if I see there are college kids, if there are graduates or intermediate or a 10th, I always tell the parents, in case you can make your children to sit with me to listen to my business plan, what I am talking to you, in that first will be always my story. Always I made it sure that even if I meet my client to canvas a business, I always tell about my background, that we are like this, like that kind of thing. So it always motivates. So I tell these students saying that, look, in life, do not try to think that, you are punished or nothing can happen to you, I am useless.